The Franc Show. With real conversations, Hawaii creatives getting into the business, industry professionals, how did they get there? Welcome to The Franc Show.
Aloha kako, and welcome back to The Franc Show. You guys, The Franc Show is a local production here in Hawaii, where we interview local talent, local creatives, anyone who's just moving and or shaking. They're gonna come down and talk to us here on The Franc Show. Today, you guys, we are in the incredible Salt Light Production Studios. This is an incredible podcast space, and it's actually available for rent if you want to partner up with these guys. It's obviously a fabulous space for podcasts. Hey. But what they'll also do, you guys, is they'll help you with your media marketing, they'll help you with your editing, they'll help you with all of that. So we absolutely love this space. Good friends of The Franc Show and Kapa Mag. We're so happy to be here. Our guest today is an incroyable talent here in the islands. We are joined by the incredible Paris Vapaille-Watson. Thank you so much for coming down.
Thank you for saying my last name correctly.
You got to, boo. You got to. Thank you so much for being available. You, I know, are a mover and a shaker.
Yes,
and you're busy, so you got a lot going on.
Every day.
And you do stuff outside of the industry as well.
Yes.
So I know you're a busy bee, so thanks for coming down today.
Thank you for having me. I really appreciate being here and just feeling the love from the community and also from you and your partner, Ali Toa. It's just been phenomenal, so thank you so much.
Of course. Our pleasure. We were so happy to connect with you. We met we did a fashion show at Blue Tropics. Shout out to Blue Tropics.
Yes.
Hey, bye.
Love Blue Tropics.
We love Blue Tropics. And you guys had a fantastic event there where we were featuring 2 local designers.
Yes.
And then you emceed the event. You helped with the model training.
Yes.
And then you did a few other things. Oh, and then you walked, of course.
Yes, and I walked at the show as well, yes.
Yeah, so that was a fantastic production. Just because we were in the flurry of it, but we were also so like on the same page.
Yes.
So it was like, it wasn't stressful, but there was a lot to do.
It was overwhelming, but it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
At the end, a lot of great networking.
Yes.
Meeting you, meeting Ali Toa, meeting a lot of the other models, and then the models' families as well.
Yes.
And just seeing the community come together.
Absolutely.
That was my favorite part.
Me too. When, all the moving pieces kind of settle into one and like the Tetris image is done.
Yes.
The puzzle pieces are together. Yeah.
I
So
like
Paris, to
metaphor.
start us off, can you just let the folks at home know, who are you? What do you do? How long have you been in the islands? What's going on with you?
Okay, so, people most of the time usually do ask me, well, where are you from? Because they can hear from how I sound that I'm not originally from Hawaii. So I am originally from California, from the San Francisco Bay Area, where I grew up with my mom and my dad and my brother. I also have 3 sisters, and it was a wonderful childhood to grow up in San Francisco because I will have to say of all the diversity. I am very well aware of probably 300 plus different countries that we have in our world, their cultures because of that. I moved to Hawaii in about 2001 after I graduated from high school, was really focused on trying to have a career in entertainment. I majored in theater arts and dance, and I have been acting and dancing since probably around the age of 10. I got my start at the Whitney Young Child Development Center in San Francisco. And Whitney Young Child Development Center had a wonderful woman named Mrs. Reed, and she was this wonderful African-American, Native American woman, and she believed in excellence. We couldn't even come to school eating Oreo cookies because she felt like they were evil, and they just are not good for you. She was very health conscious in that way, and she believed in a lot of West African dance classes, ballet classes, jazz dance. So just from that and telling my parents when I was little, around 6 or 7, I want to be an actor. I remember watching on TV, I saw Tia and Tamara Mowry, and they were talking about how they kept telling their parents they wanted to act, they wanted to do certain things, and I said, well, maybe I need to do the same thing. So I told my mom and dad that's what I wanted to do. My dad, of course, was like, no, that's not what I want you to do. He was a man that was born in 1936. My mom's born in 1954. 2 completely different contrasts on how they're going to raise children. And so for him, he felt like having a child in show business was bad because of all the negative things that happened.
Right.
Like, he would always tell me about there's one actor, he looked like a child, and what you talking about? That actor.
Oh, yes. Here, yeah.
But
I know exactly who you're
his
talking
parents ended up taking a lot of his money, and he had to sue his parents.
Yeah.
So he would always teach me about those things in the industry. My mom, on the other hand, was whatever my baby wants, whatever we can do, let's shoot for the stars. Let's go. We're going to make it happen. So I just continued to always act, model where I could. I really have never had an agent except for one time. I've been freelance most of my career, and now it's turning into the point to where people are now tapping me on the shoulder and saying, hey Paris, we know that you used to be a dancer, you were an actor, you have knowledge in the entertainment industry, why don't you come and help us with that? And that's been a joy because I'm actually using West Solano Community College. My first degree is an AA degree in theater with an emphasis on acting and costume design. I got that from Solano Community College in Fairfield, California. Once I moved to Hawaii, so first let's back up. So I got to Hawaii in 2001. I then left to go back home 2002 because unfortunately my father passed away that summer. My older brother passed away.
Oh my gosh,
then
I'm
a
so
few
sorry.
months later, we had a pass away of stomach cancer.
Oh.
And then my grandmother's final surviving family member, she had a heart attack, my Aunt Olame. So that was a lot of grief. That was a lot of different depression that I had to deal with before I was going to come back. So I finally got back to Hawaii around 2005, 2006, was blessed to be able to move here with a partner, went to UH, and unfortunately, and I will not call out anybody at UH because I love UH with all my heart, but there are things that can be changed sometimes to programs. When I got to the dance program at UH, I was told, my feet are flat, you're too big, you need to get skinnier, you do realize that you're fat. Like, that was the main thing, was just all I heard was that I'm fat.
Right.
So it made me change my major. I stopped dancing. I changed to ethnic studies. But at the end of the day, that was the biggest blessing, Frank, because the ethnic studies program at UH Manoa, if you're ever a child that sits and you question and you wonder, well, why does this person look like this? Well, where does their culture come from? And no one can really tell you.
Yeah.
That department will answer all of your questions. I learned so much about people and diaspora studies and where people come from, why people immigrate and migrate, where they go, the different things that have happened historically over the years to people. That class was the best school I could have ever went to, and I'm so grateful. I'm a member of them and a graduating member from 2010, and it's just been great to know that you can still be an actor, a model, a dancer, and have a background in ethnic studies, or be a professor of medicine, or you can be an accountant. Right now, I'm a CNA. I just got my certified nursing assistant license in September.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.